Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, my friends, to the presentation of Surah Naba'a, the great news. Ayah 1 to 5. So, firstly, we will discuss some introduction about the Surah, the reasons why it was revealed, and then we will go through each meaning of each word and with some grammatical structure and explanations. Then we will touch the deeper understanding, that is the balagah, the understanding of each ayah in the surah, and then lastly we will do the eraab of each and every ayah. The Muqaddimah or the introduction, I would like to read the ayahs from 1 to 5 of Surah Naba'a. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amma yatasa'alun 'anil naba'il 'azim alladhi hum fihi mukhtalifun. Kalla saya'lamun. Thumma kalla saya'lamun. This surah you will find in Juz 30, and it is 78th surah in the Quran, revealed in Makkah. But in some narrations it is found that it was revealed in Medina. It has 40 ayahs. In this surah, Allah speaks about the Day of Judgment, the promise He has made to the kuffars of Makkah that the Day of Judgment will come to pass and that the punishment is waiting for them. This surah, Allah starts with a question, questioning the kuffars, the disbelievers or the mushrikuns, about what they are in disagreement. They are in total denial about the Day of Judgment. So He asks the questions. Inshallah, we will do in detail how did Allah question and what was the answer, and about the situation further into the surah. So let's see further in the surah starts with a question. Amma yatasa'alun. Amma is a questioning tool made up of two things, an and ma. An is a harf jar and ma is a questioning tool actually. So when it is combined with harf jar, the moment it is combined with harf jar, the noon is deleted. And what happens? The second step is the alif of ma is deleted, and they together merge together and they become a questioning tool known as about what. It becomes about what, and the moment it is joined together, the an with the sukun, the noon deletes itself, and the ma with alif, the alif is deleted. It becomes am. The first meme is with sukoon. As you can see, there is a shadda over here. Shadda means that there are two memes overlapping each other. So the first meme is sukoon and the second meme is with fatha. So this is from the tajweed rule. You will join ayn with meme am, and the second meme is with fatha, ma. The moment the noon is deleted, the sound of noon is merged with meme, and that's why there is a two memes pronounced here, amma. This is a correct pronunciation in the tajweed rules, amma, and gives us a questioning tool about what. Amma yatasa'alun. Yatasa'alun is a present tense. As you can see, this ya is from harf anaitu. Shows this is a present tense. And this ya also shows that it has been spoken for the third person. Yatasa'alun. Tasa'ala, this is verb. Tasa'ala means verb, means it is to ask question. Tasa'ala, to ask question. Yatasa'alun, who is asking the question? How can we know to whom it is directed to? This waw al-jama for male plural. This waw al-jama shows plural. So the question is who are asking. About what are they? Actually, this is the deep explanation of a present tense, but in translation, you will only get to know that it is translated as they. So in Arabic, when you see and dissect a particular verb, you will get to know who is speaking, to whom it is spoken to, and how many people are referred to. Either it is male or female. In a single present tense, in a single verb, you can tell everything about it. So, amma yatasa'aloon means about what are they asking. They is referred to the kuffars of Makkah, the mushrikun, who were in differing or in disagreement with each other about the judgment day. Anin Naba'il Azim. As you can see here, this is also a harf jar, and it is the same harf jar which was here. As you can see here, the original form of an is with sukun. Now, anin naba'il azim. As you know that harf jar cannot have a kasra below, then why it is a kasra here? Because whenever it comes, as you can see, whenever a harf jar comes with a marifa word means having alif lam, lam at tarif with it. Here it is coming and the naba means the news. This noun is coming with al, that is lam at tarif. That means this word is definite. An-naba means the news. So whenever a harf jar comes or any other word that comes with a sukun and then lam at tarif has come, and this lam at tarif carries a sukun itself here. So there are two sukuns. So this is from the tajweed rule that whenever two sukuns meet, the first sukun is cancelled and a kasra is put below the letter. This kasra in turns joins with lam while reading. So you will read anil. But here while reading, we read as anin naba'il. The alif lam is totally cancelled. It is omitted. Why it is omitted? Because noon, this noon is from Shamsiya letter. So the students from grammar, they know what is Shamsiya letter and what is Qamariya letters. In short, Shamsiya letter are those whenever they come with Lam at-Tarif, the Lam at-Tarif is totally omitted like here. And Qamariya letters are those whenever they come with lam at tarif, the lam is pronounced. So this is the major difference between Shamsiya letters and Qamariya letters. Now what is happening here? Noon is from Shamsiya letter. That's why lam at tarif is completely omitted. And this kasra goes and directly joins with noon, as you can see here. The noon and kasra is totally it's omitting the alamat tarif, and then it is directly going and joining the noon. Anin naba'il. So here you have two best examples of Shamsiya letter and Qamariya letters. The next we will join with lam. Since here the lam at tarif also has a sukoon like here. Now what happens due to this Shamsiya letter? The alif lam was omitted and we join directly from noon to noon. Anin naba'il. Now here you see Ain is from Qamariya letters. What happened? When we have a kasra here, it goes directly to lam and joins with lam. Now here, due to the Qamariya letter alif lam, the lam is pronounced. Anin naba'il awin. So when Shamsiya letters are there, alif lam is omitted. When Qamariya letters are there, alif lam is pronounced. So, Anin Naba, about the Naba, about the news. Al-Azim, as it is the adjective, Sifa or Naat. This is synonym. You can say Sifa or Naat, anything. Al-Azim is the adjective for the news. About what are the kuffars asking? About the great news. About the great news. So here you see Allah Ta'ala is asking the question and then he himself answers Anin Naba'il Azim. Then An-Naba. What is An-Naba? Actually in Arabic you will see there are a lot of synonyms. So khabar is also a synonym for naba. Khabar is used randomly for any other news, for any news that you hear daily in your daily life. But what about naba? Why a naba is used here in this surah? It could have been khabar also. But an-naba is used in Quran because an-naba means that it is carrying news of great importance. It has emphasis in it, something very important. That's why an-naba is used and not khabar. Khabar is used for any random news. So these are the main important points for these two ayah. Let's see about the third ayah, what it says. Now this is the third ayah. Alladhi. This is ism mawsul. Alladhi means the one who. Hum is damir munfasil, means they. Fihi. Fihi harf jar and damir. In it. Mukhtalifun. Mukhtalif means different. Why they are different? Why is it used different? Because the people, the disbelievers and the kuffars in Makkah, they were disagreeing, they were in disagreement, differing with each other. That's why mukhtalif is used here. So they are in it um, disagreement, differing in each other's answers or beliefs that the day of judgment will come. Some says no, the other says yes, they believe in it. So they're kind of in denial and in disagreement. Kalla sayalamun. Kalla here is harf rad'in wa jazrin. Means it is a particle of deterring, and it is also used to curse. In some places in Quran, kalla comes to curse also. It also comes as a noun, and it does not have eraab. Here it shows the strong promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to kuffars, the mushrikeen, about the punishment that they will see on the day of judgment, and then they will know. The scene here shows for the mustaqbil, that later in the day of judgment is coming, and then on the day of judgment they will see with their own eyes their punishment. So this is a strong promise and confirmation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that yes, the day is coming in which you are disagreeing, differing in each other's belief. Thumma kalla sayalamun. Thumma is harf atf and it means then. Kalla sayalamun. As you can see, kalla sayalamun is very similar, or it is identical to ayah 4. Why? Anything in Quran that is repeated is not merely because it's just repeated. It is repeated for some reason. Anything repetition you see means there is some emphasis attached to it. Something very important in the ayah, the message that ayah is relaying. In this case, sayalamun, kalla sayalamun means something of grave importance, very serious matter. It is also to grab our attention. Why is this ayah repeated? When you read the Quran and sometimes you stumble upon the ayahs, it is repeated twice, words are repeated twice. Why? It does catch our attention in, or like in while reading or while reciting. You sometimes just stop and see why is it repeating. It does catch your attention sometimes. So it is for emphasis. So we will quickly see the balagah or the deeper meanings of each ayah. The balagah actually is how the structure of a sentence is coming, what deeper meanings does it carry. One is like if you read a translated Quran, the translation of each ayah is just mere meaning of the words. It does not give you the full deeper meaning of each ayah that is behind it. So balagha means that deeper meaning, that you understand the ayah fully well. Let's see what is the meaning of the first ayah. As we know that Allah starts the surah of questioning to the kuffars of Makkah about the day of judgment and about what they are in denial. So in this surah we come to know two things. Firstly, why Allah does not use the name of kuffar. As you can see in ayah number 1 and 2, he has clearly used the eraab form of present tense. As you can see, amma yatasaalun. Yatasaalun is, this is the third person present tense. About what are they asking? Ani naba'il azim alladhi hum fihi mukhtalifun. So you see in all these three ayahs he has used yatasaalun, hum, alladhi. Why is he not using amma yatasaalun or amma al kuffar, asking the kuffar? Why isn't he using the mushrikun, the word kuffar, for them? Because he doesn't want to give importance to them, and this was not a very big matter to him. So he has used the third person damir here. And secondly, why Allah is mentioning the situation, the seriousness of the situation. One may think, why is Allah mentioning it's is just to confirm or to give the news about the judgment day, that it is the confirmation, yes, the judgment day is coming. Why do you think this situation, the graveness of the situation, is being shown to these people? Is it to scare them off? Because Allah wanted these people to know the seriousness of the situation, and He wanted these people to enter into Islam, and not just to scare them off and run away while hearing about the day of judgment or the seriousness of the day. He wanted the people to leave the disbelief and come and enter into Islam. It is, as you can see, this is a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything that is being said, done from Allah, is mercy towards the mankind. Another meaning of ma in this surah, one may think ma is a questioning tool. Structurally, if you see, grammatically, if you see, it is ma. Yes, it is a questioning tool. But here there are other meanings it is carrying. As we can see here, ma is also used for amazement, denial, and alarming. Now, the questioning tool here, mark, which is used, also gives us the amazement. About what? The amazement that it is referring to the great news about the judgment day. It is also an amazement. And the denial, that Allah denies it, their difference, their questioning about, or their doubt about the day of judgment. And alarming also, it is also alarming the people about the day of judgment. So you can see in these two ayahs how important, how seriousness is being expressed by the structure of the sentence, by the usage of questioning tool. Another point is that Allah also shows the unmindful situation of the people of the kuffars of Makkah, their situation, how lightly they are taking this situation, that the day of judgment is coming or not. For them, it's like it's none other than a simple thing for them. They are not even believing it. They are still in doubt and denial of the day of judgment. As you see in ayah number 1 to 5, Allah is confirming about the day of judgment, and He is establishing the truth also. It is not just giving you an information about the day of judgment, but He is establishing the truth, and He is completely rejecting the denial of the kuffars of Makkah. So this is the complete explanation of the ayahs 1 to 5. We will learn about the harf kalla here. It is used to show Allah's might and strength and rejection, and it is mabni on sukoon. The lam has a sukoon over it and it does not have any eraab. The seen, the harf seen is harf mustaqbal. It is used for future to tell them, the kuffar, that they will know the punishment is waiting for them, in which there is no doubt. Now, what is seen? Seen is a particle of mustaqbal to say something in future that is going to happen. It is used very near future. It also gives you the time frame, and in Arabic there are a lot of particles and harf ats that shows the time period. Here we are using these two particles, the sin and saufa. The only difference between these two are they show the time period, which is different in seen, and time period in saufa is different. Seen is used when you are talking about something in future where the time period is very less, and saufa is used when the time period is quite long than seen. It is quite long in future. Something is going to happen in future, but it will take a long time. So that is the main difference between Saufa and Seen. Here in ayah number 4, Kalla Sayalamun, the Seen particle is showing that the day of judgment is going to happen and it is very near. Another harf ath we are learning here is Summa, and it is in the 5th ayah, Summa Kalla Sayalamun. A Summa is used means then, and it is repeated show the severity and the strong promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This harf atf is also used as conjunction. Since it has been used with kalla and it is repeated in ayah number 5, kalla sayalamun, and this harf atf is joining them, that means here it is giving a more important information and it has come for something, for emphasis. When it is used, it also shows that there is sometime between the situation. Now this harf at also shows sometime, just like seen and saufa. Summa also shows sometime between a situation. A situation happened and after a while another situation happens. So this also shows a time frame. When ma as a questioning tool comes and with a harf jar, it loses its alif. This we have learned before. When ma comes with harf jar, it loses its alif, as we have learned in ayah number 1. And the harf jar has come with ma questioning tool, so the noon was deleted and the alif of ma was deleted and it became amma. Sorry, it's amma. The alif was deleted. This is the first questioning tool. Okay. Now the second ma. As we know in Arabic, there are a lot of mas. In this case, this was a questioning tool, but there is another ma which is known as ma mausula. Ma mausula is the meaning with what, but it is not a questioning tool. It comes as ma mausula. How do we recognize that this ma particularly is ma mausula and this ma is a ma questioning tool? How will you recognize? When this ma comes with harf jar, it will remain in its original form with alif. Ma. This alif will not be deleted. When you see that the alif is not deleted and it is with harf jar ma, that means this ma is ma mausula. But when you see that the meme with alif is deleted and it has come with harf jar, then that means that this ma is questioning tool. This is the major difference between these two ma. So let's see about the next slide. Now we will learn about the questioning tool ma, how it is joined with other harf jars. Now ma with harf jar li. As you can see here, li and ma is lima. And B harf jar with ma, questioning tool is bima, and you can see in all of these structure the alif has been deleted. Min and ma. In this, it is similar like and we have done before. The noon is deleted and the sound of noon is merged with meme, and that's why meme is carrying a shadda over here. It's the same as we have learned here. And with the sukoon with ma questioning tool will give us with a shadda. That's how it is in min and ma. Min and ma means from what? From what? And an and ma means about what? Because harf jar an means about and min means from. So these two together gives the meaning of from what and about what. Fima, fi means in, and ma is what? Fima. In what? So combining with the harf jar, they give us a new questioning tool. From what, about what, and in what. Note that ma with deleted alif is a questioning tool. So this is how you are going to recognize, as we did it in our previous slide. Ma with deleted alif is a questioning tool. This is how you will recognize which ma is giving the meaning of what. And ma with alif in original form is ma mausula, as we did before. So let's see in our next slide. The word meanings. Now we will see the word meanings. Amma, the first word in the ayah of Surah Naba'a, Amma, about what? With harf jar and ma questioning tool. Yatasa'alun, they will ask. An, about. An-naba, the news. Al-azim, the great. This is sifa for Naba. Sifa, the describing word. Alladhi, this is ismausula, the one who. Meaning, it means the one who. The plural form is alladhina. And the one who, as I have spoken before about ma mausula, it looks like ma questioning tool, and it is translated in Quran also as a what. But the meaning is the one who. It's the ma mausula. This is also ismausul. Hum, it is damir munfasil. Munfasil means it is not coming with any noun, attached with any noun, or it is attached with any verb. It is simply standing isolated. This is called munfasil, alone. So this is damir for ghaib. Ghaib means the third person. For the plural, male plural means they. Fihi, in it. In what? The day of judgment. Mukhtalifun, as mukhtalif means disagreement. It's actually mukhtalif means different, because they are in denial and some are believing, some are not believing, disagreeing, differing with each other. That's why mukhtalif is used. Kalla is a harf. It is a particle of deterring emphasis. It is also a noun, means not at all, and it also means indeed. Sayalamun, they will ask. Who will ask? The disbelievers will ask, means in future they will ask. Sayalamun. It is talking in future with the seen. Harf mustaqbal. Thumma harf atf means then. Now let's see the Arab of the first ayah. Amma yatasa'alun. Amma harf jar bi adatul istifham. Adatul istifham, it is with the meme. And fi mahalla jar. Why is it fi mahalla jar? Because it is attached with the harf jar an. Now, because we know the rule that anything that comes after harf jar, it is in ism majroor case. So that's why, in short, you can say jar majroor, both of them. Jar majroor, because an is harf jar, mean the questioning tool that is coming after the harf jar is in majroor position. In short, jar majroor. Yahdhaf al-alif ma istifhamiya. As we have discussed it earlier, the moment it attaches with harf jar an, the questioning tool meme loses its alif. إذا دخلت عليه حرف جر وأدغمت. Now this أدغمت is from the word idgham. The tajweed, any students learning tajweed, they must be knowing idgham means the merging of the sounds. From the word idgham comes udghimat. This is in majhul form. So this means that udghimat an-nun fi mim. The sound of noon is merged into the sound of mim. So this is the meaning of udghimat. Yatasa'alun. Now this yatasa'alun is present tense. Fail mudare marfu. How do we know that it is marfu? By seeing the waw al-jama. Ittasalat bi waw al-jama. That's why it is in marfu form. Al-jama. Waw al-jama is the file showing the male plural. Showing the male plural with thubut an-nun. The first proof is the presence of noon. And the second proof is the presence of waw. In case of majroor and nas, it will be ya. But here it has waw and noon, so it is in marfu case. Second ayah, ani naba'il azim, an harf jar, an naba'i with a kasra here is jar majroor. In short, we can say jar majroor because this noun is coming after the harf jar. Anything that comes after the harf jar is in ism majroor case. Al-Azimi, as you can see, this is also in kasra. This is a sifa for naba. Al-Azim, sifa majroor. So anything sifa that follows the noun in all four cases. What are the four cases for sifa to follow the noun? Is in marifa. Is it the noun marifa? Yes. Is it the noun singular? Yes. Is it the noun male? Yes. And is it the noun in majroor case? Yes. All four cases we will tally and then we will put the sifa similarly as the noun. It takes the same structure as the noun. Alladhi. Alladhi is sifa naat thanin lin naba. What is naat? As I told you, naba and naba, not naba, sifa and naat. Sifa means the adjective and naat also means adjective. It is a synonym for sifa. You can use both. And this is allazi is the adjective for annaba. It is the second adjective. The first adjective is azim. Second adjective is alladhi. Why alladhi is an adjective considered to be an adjective? Because it is a rule, grammatical rule. Whenever alladhi comes, you have to check the word before it. Is it a noun? If it's a noun, in this case, we will go to the ayah 2. Yes, we will see that azim is just before alladhi. So if the noun is just before ism mausula, that means this ism mausul is in sifa position. And if you see alladhi, and we know that adjective is a describing word, so we see that alladhi is also describing annaba. And allazi, what does allazi means? The one which. So it is also describing the naba, the news which is. So in this case, what is the meaning here? The news that which they are differing. So that's how allazi is also a sifa for annaba. Hum is damir munfasil, means it's not attached with anything, any noun or verb, and it is standing alone, isolated. That's why it is called munfasil. Damir munfasil, mabni. All damirs are mabni in all cases. They don't change. Fi mahalla raf mubtada. Why it is called fi mahalla raf mubtada? Because after is mausula, hum fihi mukhtalifun is a nominal sentence. It is a full sentence coming after is mausul. So any sentence, either it is jumla ismiya in this case, or either it is a jumla fi'liya. Both the sentences, if they come after is mausul, they are called jumlatul sila mausula. Jumlatul sila, they are called sila. Now, any sentence that comes after jumlatul sila, I mean after is mausul, they are called jumlatus sila. That's why this is a whole sentence, whole jumla ismiya is known as jumlatus sila, and they don't have any i'rab. But we, for a clear understanding, I have broken down into hum, fihi and mukhtalifun, just to have a clear idea what they are and in which position they are. Hum damir munfasil, fihi is, it is harf jar and damir, and it is also called jar majroor. In short, you can say jar majroor. Muta'allaqan means joined with mukhtalifun, joined with the word mukhtalifun. It is actually extra in between mubtada and khabar. Hum is in the position of mubtada, and fihi harf jar is coming in between the mubtada and khabar. It is an extra. Mukhtalifun is khabar for whom. Whom are they different? The whom, they, the mushrikun. They are differing in the information about the day of judgment. Mukhtalifun khabar marfu bil waw. This is also showing the plural form jama mudhakkar salim, and it is in marfu. Why? The waw shows it is in marfu case. And jumla sala mausula alladhi. So this is the end of our i'rab. Let's see the last ayah in the next slide. 4 and 5. Kalla sayalamun. Kalla is harf rad'in wa jazrin, and it is also mabni ala sukun la mahallaha min al i'rab. No i'rab. Seen is harf mustaqbal. I think the lam is deleted here. It's a typing mistake. It is harf mustaqbal. Mustaqbal to show that something will happen in future, as I've already explained about seen, the usage of seen. When seen is used, it shows very less time in future. Ya'lamun is fail mudare marfu. It is also in marfu case. How do you know that fail mudare is in marfu case? Because of the presence of noon. Is ittasalat. Ittasalat means joined. Swad should be here, not seen. Bil waw al jama. Waw al jama shows the plural form, and with thubut and noon. فعل مضارع مرفوع اتصلت بواو الجمع بالثبوت النون. ثم كلا سيعلمون. ثم is حرف عطف. كلا سيعلمون is كل ما سبق, means the same i'rab that was previously you have done here. Harf and this fail mudare is the same. So with this we come to the end of our presentation. Inshallah, we will meet shortly with other ayahs of Surah Naba'a. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.